Hi, I'm Leslie Schilling, registered dietitian, nutrition expert, and pizza lover. And I'm here partnering with Tomato Wellness to just talk to people throughout the expo about what they love about pizza, how they incorporate awesome tomatoes, and how they even serve it with their family and what pizza means to them. Hi, I'm here with Scott of Scott's Pizza Tours. So I'm super excited to be here. What are you excited to see here? What trends? What's going on at the Pizza Expo?
Great question. There's so much going on. You kind of have to focus. And this year, I'm really interested in different oven technology that's happening because we're seeing a lot of advances in oven technology based on the response to different styles. So now that people are getting into all these newer styles of pizza, the ovens have to keep up with that.
That's super interesting. So tell me about what types of pizza are your favorite?
I like the pizza that's pretty much any of it is my favorite.
Me too.
I got like any pizza that's balanced is good, but I love square pies, I love Sicilian, I love deep dish and New York style and coal oven style and New Haven and I pretty much like every style.
So it's just a balanced, well-rounded meal, right? Or square.
Well, that's a great pun. Yeah, I just like a good pizza, and I know that that's an awful thing to say because what is good, but for what I think is good, a balanced pizza, any style can be balanced.
That sounds delicious. So what do you think about sauce on top?
Sauce on top is my jam. I gotta say, places in New York have been doing sauce on top for like 80 years, and Chicago is a sauce on top town. Detroit is a sauce on top town. So I've been telling people forever, your pizza you're eating right now, check it out. The sauce is actually on top at some of the famous old school places. And when they realize that, the world opens up. John's on Bleecker Street, Totono's in Coney Island, Arturo's, Grimaldi's, Giuliana's, all New York places, sauce on top.
I love your pizza enthusiasm. So
how could you not be excited about pizza?
My name is Anthony Falco, and I'm one of the owners of Rad Times Pizza, and I'm also an international pizza consultant. We stretch out the dough, and then it's fresh mozzarella, aged mozzarella, basil, and then we put our sauce splotched on top, and then some Parmesan or Reggiano on top of that, and then it goes in the oven, and it comes out, and it gets finished with extra virgin olive oil and more Parmesan or Reggiano.
that sounds fantastic, and it really sounds like you're saying a beautiful pizza is about balance and quality ingredients.
Quality ingredients is super important. That's to us. We want to tell you everything we're doing and you to feel happy about all of those ingredients. And what I do is I put the cheese down first and then splotch the tomato sauce on top. And, we're going for like a crispy pizza so that the cheese down protect it as a barrier between the crust. So if you're going for crispy, just having that little barrier of cheese, it really helps help maintain that crispiness. It's also like a nod to like old school pizza in New York. Like a lot of the old places like Totono's and like Patsy's and like the original old places, John's and Bleecker, and then later on Grimaldi's and Giuliana's, those kind of old school, old New York coal oven. They do fresh mozz down and then sauce on top. So it's a nod to that kind of style. So like it should taste like a pizza. It's like very fun and nostalgic, but it's like behind the scenes, it's actually kind of good for you secretly.
So it sounds like delicious, nutritious, good stuff.
Delicious and nutritious fun.
I appreciate it.
Better pizza, better ingredient. Oh wait, no, I can't say that one.
I love pizza, and I incorporate it with my family probably weekly. So I'm just curious, what do you feel are the best health benefits of pizza?
Pizza in itself has so many different elements. Like if the crust is made properly, you get the benefit of really good wheat. You have tomatoes, obviously, which provides so many nutrients, and cheese. I don't know if you would consider that a health benefit, but it's delicious, and I think if it's sourced properly, then it's really good for you as well.
Just do you add sauce on top ever?
We do. You mean on top of the cheese? We do a pizza called the Original Tomato Pie, and that's sliced mozzarella and then sauce on top. And one of our best sellers too. It's delicious.
Well, tomatoes, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Tell me about what you think about tomato sauce on top.
So I just competed in the traditional category with a pepperoni and mushroom combination, classic but beautiful, and I knew I had to put my best foot forward, so that meant putting tomato sauce on top of the pizza. So I'm a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of ladles, so I put on gloves and really apply the sauce with my hands so I can get the most accurate expression of the pizza I'm trying to create in the moment.
It's artful and very tasty. How do you feel about sauce on top?
I love sauce on top because I'm a huge tomato fan, and when the sauce is on top, that's the highlight. The cheese is almost like a secondary accent.
So next time you're making a pizza, take a little bit of Cordo, finish it over the top right when it comes out of the oven. Outstanding flavor. It's going to take anything on that pizza and make it taste just a little better.
Well, pizza has a bad rap with a lot of people on it being unhealthy. You know, when you make things with love and care, I think they're always good for you. So when we use splotches of sauce in our pizza. So what it does is it kind of cuts through that cheese a lot easier and it makes the pie a lot crispier. So I like sauce on top. I really, really do. Yeah. It's time to, there's a revolution with food right now. There's a revolution with health. Not everything is like it is in the 80s and the 90s.
For example, some ideas that we have is take our basic pizza sauce and add one or two ingredients like a sriracha sauce or even gochujang sauce to make a spicy Korean flatbread.
My name's Tony Gimignani, 13-time world pizza champion, owner of Pizza Rock in Las Vegas, Tony's Pizza Napolitana. I am the instructor at the International School of Pizza in San Francisco. I have about 21 restaurants right now.
So you know a little bit about pizza, right? And all the trends.
I've been making pizzas for about 30 years, so yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I do a lot of seminars here and stuff, so yeah.
That's fantastic. So tell me a little bit about the trends you're seeing in pizza.
Right now, Detroit is hot for the last few years. You look at Roman, pizza. Those are some styles that are kind of taking the helm. Grandma pizza is kind of coming around. That's been popular. All my seminars lately in the last 3 years have all been revolved around that. Neapolitan was hot for a long, long time, but you're kind of seeing that fading away just a little, but it's still there. I mean, it's still growing. So it's exciting times right now. It's an all-around great food. It has every food group in it. And if you do it right, it's pretty damn good for you.
I totally agree. As a nutrition expert, I love it. So tell me a little bit about what you think about sauce on top.
Sauce on top, I think, is hot. I think it's the best. When I started getting in the industry, you saw me doing it a lot, even before a lot of it became, like, I guess you could say, mainstream. But, doing sliced mozzarella on the bottom and putting that sauce on top, either before it goes in or just putting it in a saute and then, like, putting it over your grandma pizza or your, like, Jersey-style pizza, I think it's the best, yeah.
Yes, like, what is your favorite pizza? If you were making a pizza at home, what would that look like?
Well, it would be a thin crust pizza. It would be sauce on the bottom, and then have pieces of tomatoes, like our premium cup, random cut tomatoes on top, and then sauce on top of that. To me, the best part about the pizza is the sauce.